YouTube, welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Tonight we're going to take a look at a bottle of beer brought back from, I think, Premier Wines and Spirits in Nova Scotia. For me by Heist Almighty, blah blah blah. Going to take a look at Anchor Porter from the good old state of California, San Francisco, California. Brewed and bottled by Anchor Brewing Co., San Francisco, contains 12 fluid ounces. San Francisco's famous Anchor Porter brand is made of one of the smallest and most traditional breweries in the world by the brewers of Anchor Steam Beer. Our old-fashioned porter is virtually handmade with an exceptional respect for the ancient art of brewing. We use 100% malted barley, generous amounts of fresh whole hops, entirely natural carbonation, and simple natural brewing process that is like no other in the world. This deep black color, thick creamy head, and intensely rich flavor of Anchor Porter, made San Francisco since 1972, have earned this delicious and unique brew worldwide reputation for its outstanding quality. It is aesthetically pleasing and wholly superior in every respect. So, I'm going to have to look up the ABV on it, because in true American craft brew style, they didn't actually have it written on the bottle. I've had their Anchor Steam Beer before, the lager, but I didn't get a chance to review because I had it within a couple weeks before I started doing the channel last year. However, I'm quite intrigued in trying the porter, so let's give it a try. I have my special guest star, Neely, behind the camera here. You can say something, though.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Alright, so, give this a pour in the glass. There.
Nice head
A little bit for you. Yeah, it looks pretty.
Oh, it looks pretty, doesn't it? It looks so pretty. Do you want to dress up with bow and take it out and date?
Why, you? Ooh, it smells roasty. So, poured it, one finger ahead. Very creamy. You got two? It's because I gushed it right in the bottle. I'm sorry. Of course, it's two compared to your fingers. Finger and a half in mine. You know, give it one finger. One finger.
What's on your finger scale then?
And I'm basing fingers based on my man digits. I'm sorry, skinny fingers.
Okay, fine.
Two if you're a woman, okay? Alright. Let's not do sexist. That's very dark. Look how dark that is.
It looks like when you poured it, reminded me of cola.
Yeah, it does look like a bit like a cola. And it's definitely, it looks like it's filtered, like it's got a ruby red appearance and it's see-through. But you have to really hold it up to the light to be able to tell. What I do see doesn't appear to have any haze or floaties to it. Cool. It's good sniff. It's like almost like a roast chocolate with a hint
molasses?
of... that too.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I'm getting that molasses off it. Or like a brown sugar or something like Demerara sugar. Smells good. Nice and roasty. Not incredibly roasty, I guess. It's more like this hint of chocolate, like gourmet coffee, a little bit more chocolate, but yeah, mainly like you were saying, like a molasses smell.
That's what I seem.
Very much so.
That
like
seems
molasses.
what I, you know, my smell ain't the greatest, but what seems to come out strongest to me is like a very, like an not an overly sweetened molasses. That's what it smells like to me.
It smells nice. Very inviting. It's almost got like a cola twang to it as well. Maybe that's just the mindset we were in because we said it looks like Coke. Anyway. It's nice. I'm trying to think of what that other smell is. There's something like nice and fresh about it. Maybe that's the alcohol talking.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the taste. Very roasty. Holy cow. Taste okay to you?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have much flavor. All I'm getting is, in the very back, I get that molasses taste.
There's that molasses there. I'm getting a little bit of an espresso and some roasted malts in the very back. It's a gently sweet beer as well. Yeah, there's like a lot of, like a mocha. Very mocha.
There's a flavor that I can't put my finger on. Definitely tasting more of the chocolate now. And
I'm almost thinking there's a little bit of like a sour twang to it that probably wouldn't be there for a fresher bottle. but who's to say?
I'm not tasting it, so I think you might.
Just a slight amount of it in the very back. How are we for time?
4 minutes and
Oh, geez.
4 minutes.
It's very nice though.
It's very
Very,
light.
very light, very smooth. The roastiness adds a little bit of weight to it. That might be, say, for somebody like Mr. Urban Viking might find this a little too roasty. Neely's doing this. You want to know what she's doing behind the camera?
I'm not doing nothing back here.
Yeah, sure,
I'm
you're
the
not doing
perfect
nothing
angel.
back there.
Perfect angel.
Perfect angel by hers. Anyway, it's very tasty. The most predominant thing is this roasty bitterness to it.
Yeah.
But it's also got these lovely notes of like chocolate and
You can really taste
coffee.
like almost like a dark chocolate with not too sweet. Like it's not overly sweet whatsoever. And then I
Really
still
good.
get that like dark molasses taste.
Well, that's really good. And it's also got this nice dry roasty bitterness to the back as well.
Yeah.
That's really well made. Want to sit down?
Yeah.
Sure. All right. We are going to sit down with this beer now and whatever. Okay. See you in a bit.
Do the finger wave.
And we're back with Anchor Porter. So, what did we think about this particular beer? Take it, Neely.
I have to sneeze. You should probably go first.
All right, cool. Yeah, it was really good, really enjoyable. As we were drinking, we really noticed that little bit of that sour twang to it was kind of like a green apple.
I feel it, once you mentioned it, I tasted a little bit. It's not like cloying or anything. It's in the front, and then you'll feel it just at the end before it goes in.
Yeah, it feels like it's blended right into the flavor along with that chocolate and the. It's almost like that's what it's coming from the hop tang to it. It's actually really nice and very subtle and not off-putting whatsoever, and sort of makes it unique. That's really good. And it's nice and roasty. Probably too roasty for Viking, but definitely not roasty for me. What?
Russell.
Neely said it.
I didn't
Neely
say it.
Sure,
No,
you
Nick
did.
said it.
Yeah. You were mouthing the words on camera.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like whatever. Oh my
Can't see
God, totally, dude.
Okay.
Dude. All right. So, I do approve of this beer. As you can tell by the near empty glasses, I think I'm gonna give it a high 4 out of 5. What do you think?
I think 4 is fair. Yeah.
4 is fair?
Yeah.
Okay, so high 4 for me, 4 from you.
Sure.
Sure. Okay. That's basically what we got to say about Anchor Porter. I definitely recommend picking this up, and it's one that I would pick up again. That is delicious.
It is. It's very different. It's a different kind of porter, I find.
Well, it's not incredibly different. It's not like absolutely bold standing out, but it's got a nice.
It's got some different sets of flavors in it. Unique flavors. That's what I'm saying.
It's definitely unique.
It's not like one of these watery porters either.
No. It's light, but it's not watery.
Yeah, exactly. It's got a lot of nice, like almost stouty flavors.
Looks like you're grabbing breast when you say that.
Okay. That said, gets 1 burp
You're
out of 5.
blushing.
What?
You're blushing.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna finish?
All right. So high 4 out of 5. High 4 out of 5 for me. 4 out of 5.
Sure,
for
give me a
Neely,
high
and-
one. I don't even know. Does that mean you're just putting like the 4 up in a chair and it's above the other 4?
Well, it's just like between 4 and 4.5. What do you think?
I would probably do the same as you. That's all I was saying.
Okay, so the same as me.
I thought you meant 4.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's our review for tonight. We're gonna move on to one more after this.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure. Ladylike. All right, we'll talk to you guys in a bit. See you later.
He throws his voice.